Welcome back to the Director's Garage. I'm your host, I don't know, it's a little different today. Your host and resident idiot, Michael, and I am psyched today. We have another blind, right there.
Jeepers creepers.
Blind unboxing. These are my favorite shows because anything can happen. But first, I've got a headline. It's been a minute. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced their inductees for 2021, and the list is impressive. Check it out. Tina Turner, like, she's not in there already? I mean, who knew? I mean, it's Tina Turner. Todd Rundgren, Carole King, both outstanding songwriters. Their list of credits is unparalleled. Jay-Z, LL Cool J, and Kraftwerk, finally. All tremendous innovators. Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl is already in the hall for Nirvana, but he's become such an ambassador for music of all genres. So that's really cool to see, and I'm thrilled to see the Go-Go's going in. They were a defining 80s pop group. I can't wait to see their induction set. Not enough ladies in the hall, so it's nice to see that they, along with Carol and Tina, are going to be represented. A couple of names not in the headlines are being honored. Billy Preston, who performed with the Beatles on their Let It Be sessions. He also had a great solo career. Guitarist Randy Rhodes, who played on Ozzy Osbourne's first 2 solo records. He gave Ozzy his iconic sound, and he's the guitarist on Ozzy's early solo hits like Crazy Train and Flying High Again. Amazing guitarist who died too soon in a plane crash. Tragic story there. And Charlie Patton, an early and influential blues guitarist. All worth checking out if you haven't. And a quick shout out to a few artists who didn't make this year's cut but belong in the hall. Devo. They were as important to New Wave as the Talking Heads. Dionne Warwick and Chaka Khan, the New York Dolls, and Director's Garage favorite Mary J. Blige. All of them belong in the hall. Hopefully it's just a matter of time. The induction ceremony is set for October 30th. It will be live this year with the pandemic winding down. And that is your headline for today. Now, back to today's topic. We're taking a break from headphones and IEMs, just for an episode, and focusing on a company that builds insane portable and desktop devices to drive those headphones. Of course, I'm talking about iFi, of course!
Killing me!
This show gets so dumb, I don't know how y'all watch me sometimes. I can't watch me. iFi has a gorgeous line of products that I can't wait to get my hands on. They sent us the Micro iDSD Signature to check out, and the fit and the finish and the polish of that device was truly impressive. The Neo iDSD is one of the most stunning home audio devices I've seen ever. And the Diablo has 5,000 milliwatts. 5,000 milliwatts of power that will drive just about anything, and it's portable. This is crazy good stuff. Basically, if you have a headphone, iFi has a solution to drive it with clean power. And that's what has me so excited to see what it is they've sent us. Because, folks, I have no idea what it is that's in this box right here. This could be a power adapter. It could be something totally bananas. Today's What's in the Box is a blind unboxing. I told iFi to send me anything they want, and we'll check it out. And we're going to do it right now. I can't sleep because my bed's on fire. Don't touch me because I'm a real live wire. Got that one? Psycho Killer, Talking Heads. Incredible song. Incredible song. What do you think iFi sent us this time? Do you think it's got to be an amp of some sort, right? I mean, they're not going to send us like a power adapter. That would be like such a lame show. Yet very typical of the Director's Garage.
Thank you.
All right, one more piece of tape here and we'll be about ready to do a reveal. It's a little stubborn, but we got it. Here we go, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's check it out. And oh, it It's upside down. I opened it from the bottom. I kind of gave it away. Well, let's... Someday an unboxing is going to go perfect. That day will not be today, however. So let's flip it over and do the reveal this way. It's still upside down. It's the iDSD Diablo. Yes, it's the iDSD Diablo. Folks, this is the flagship product from iFi. I'm very impressed that this is what they sent. I was thinking maybe a desktop thing, because, you know, they sent us the portable thing this time, but this is ridiculous. I can't wait to see what this thing's like. It does streaming, it does all kinds. This is another one of those Ginsu knife products or Swiss Army knife audio products. These things do so much. I'm going to have to do an episode featuring this just to talk about like all of its features, because I got to look them up and write them down so I can access them. Doing this thing cold is not going to do this thing justice, but we are going to take a look at it. Let's get into it. We're going to have some fun trying to drive some stuff with this. I'm going to put it through its faces. I promise you. Okay, well, this is a sleevey case. Sleevey case. It's what's for dinner. So let's stack it up and pull that off, and we got down and we go down, and it's got a nice iFi logo. This is a silvery thingy, and then this will just lift off presumably. A lot of vacuum in this box. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's got a wrapper around it, so it's kind of teasing us here. It's teasing us, and we're gonna look at it and I mean, folks, this thing is special. This is cool, and this doesn't feel as, I mean, I don't have it to compare, but this is a lot smaller, it feels to me, than the iDSD Micro. This is something that's much easier to carry around with you, I would think. It's got some nice rubbery buttons on the bottom, so it sits nice on a desktop. Okay, so here we go. This is the volume control right here with the on-off switch, and you can see it's got a really nice power indicator right here. Very clever. That looks really cool. The feel on the switch, again, just like the iDSD Micro signature, very smooth, feels great. You've got a low power and a high power mode, echo and turbo. Then you have a balanced Pentacon connector and a standard headphone jack. On the other side, you've got speed if input, balanced output, USB power, and then the USB connector, which I've since read about this USB connector because it did confuse me in the last version, and they were talking about this guy. They did this to increase the rigidity of the connection to the iDSD. I don't know if that necessarily washes with me. It seems like you're asking a little more of the user to have to carry around a special adapter, but I'll buy their argument. I mean, they've done some research on this. This thing feels great. They're in the hand. I mean, this feels like a premium product, and I know this thing goes for about $900. This is the one thing that I'm familiar with. I saw so many ads, I wanted to know about it. So anyway, hey, let's do something else here real quick. Let's go deeper into this box, because I'm curious about what this thing ships with, aren't you? I kind of am. Let's take a look. All right, so we've got this little cardboard protector thing, and then we get down. Oh, really neat case. This is a really neat looking case. This is a stitched, and it's kind of a fabric thingy, canvas, and inside this case is all sorts of goodies. There's a shoulder strap. This goes to a standard USB 3. There's a set of Pentacon connectors to XLR left and right. So Abyss, I'm just saying, Abyss might be worth trying out. Okay, so that's cool. That's what's in the fabric case. Then you come over here, you've got your warranty card and something that tells you something that I'm definitely going to read before we do the sound check, so I understand all the features. Pulling out these boxes. These are going to be more connectors of some sort, I would think, but let's take a look. Inside here's a power adapter. Okay, this is to charge the thing, and it comes with the US adapter, which is going to be kind of important to power the thing and charge it up. And then let's come over to this side and see what's in this pack. And this is going to be a bunch of connectors, I'm sure. This is the same cable that they shipped the micro iDSD signature with right here. So this is a good way to get it into your computer. And then you've got some smaller things if you want to run it off an iPhone, I'm guessing. Optical connector, 1/4" adapter. And then this looks like a power adapter of some sort. And then this is a USB-C for coming off a Mac. Okay, we're gonna clear the deck here and set up. So that's my cheap ass transition. And what we're gonna do, I've got a cable here. This is the blue cable, and I have wired this into that Mac Pro that we love so much, the new one. Stereo adapter. This will get us down to 3 1/4. 2.5 off of this, and we will hook it into the Sultan, which is going to be our first victim. Yeah, it's a lot of connectors, but it's our first list. I'm not going to be picky about this. Okay, so we are adding to Roon now the iDSD Diablo. So we're going to start with the greatest little band from Texas, that's ZZ Top. Okay, low power on this is plenty. Oh, it's got a lot of power and it sounds clean. Okay, I'm running it off of echo mode. Just kicks the bass on the Sultan. Oh. Just great headphones with good music. Oh, and it's got a lot of drive. It sounds clean. Look at this thing. I mean, it's kind of a statement piece. You got to kind of appreciate that. All right. So let's pause here. Let's give it a little more challenge. Let's give it a bigger challenge. What do you say? Let's talk Focal Utopia right there. You know, it's been a minute since I've had these Utopias on. I mean, like predating Stax really is the last time I put these on. Oh, they're so comfortable too. Really nice. All right, I got a challenge. I got to give it some drive. We're going to pick a driving song now. Got to, you know, pony up. We're going to go to the Doors. It's got grit. It's got heft. This is our first record, The Doors. Break On Through. We're going to go to LA Woman now and talk about Riders on the Storm, which is just, you know, that gorgeous thunder and tremendous bass. Fantastic. You can get a listen to that on this and see if it can drive Utopia. And then we'll move on to a bigger challenge. That thunder hits. Keep in mind, we're on battery. We have not plugged this in. And it's driving the Utopia like, eh. The bass drum just hit. It's like, damn. Okay. We got one more fun test to do. Okay. Utopia, no problem. Just yawned at this. This is not a challenge for the iDSD Diablo. Okay. Now, as you know, this right here is one of the most demanding headphones you're ever going to find. And I'm so thrilled that we've got this in-house now for this test. Hang on. I've got a cable back here. Oh! So check this out. We've got Pentacon going into left and right. This is off my Canon, and then I've got this little adapter-y doodie here that'll get us into the Abyss. All right, folks, it's gonna happen. It's gonna go down. We're gonna try and drive the Abyss with the Diablo. Now, keep in mind, this right here is a headphone that Macintosh back there couldn't drive. So this is maybe asking too much, and on battery, like it's not plugged in. So this could be a challenge, but we're gonna try it. All right, you ready? Because this is gonna be really cool. Actually, we're gonna go to LA Woman. We're gonna go to LA Woman for this because it is kind of a Doors theme today. And here it goes. You ready? Let's see. Oh. All right, it may be asking a little much. It's got good volume. It's really feels like it's pushing though. It's a little on the thin side. All right, so the Abyss may be a little too much to ask. Oh, hi. I guess you might be wondering why I'm stopping the show suddenly. Well, it's after the show wrapped, and I was checking out this iDSD thingy here, and I noticed a little mistake I made. See this switch here, which is the turbo and normal and echo mode? Well, I didn't notice that this is a 3-position switch, not a 2-position switch. And I missed an entire gain setting, which is turbo mode. And guess what? Drives the abyss. Drives the abyss fine. Now, I don't know if all the bass is like as good as when I drive it with a pure Class A amp, but it can drive it, and it can drive it nicely. And I'm really, really impressed. So keep that in mind as we go through the rest of the review, because there's a great headphone coming up, killer pairing with this that we're going to go to, but it can drive the abyss. It can drive the abyss really well, surprisingly well. Off battery, folks, off of a battery.
Where was I?
There is a headphone that I really do want to hear how it sounds with that, and that's this right here. And this is the Meze Empyrean. And the Meze can do really beautiful things when it's paired with a quality DAC and DAC combination. Oh, these sound special. Ooh. More demanding than the Utopia, but they sound good. Oh, the bass is just punching through. This is immersive. I forgot how good these are. Oh, what a great pairing. This is my favorite pairing so far. All right, I'm going to do a really rock out one. We're going to go to Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, because I'm doing a little Clapton thing tonight. Way too loud. It's amazing. This sounds good. It's a lot of heft. Big weight. God, that was driving. Blew my ears out for a second there. Okay, we have one more test that I want to do. The headphone that we're going to check it out last is this one, the Goldplanar. Built for a monster. So we're going to do the Goldplanar, which has got a Pentacon connector built in. And we'll go high power, because these were demanding. I still don't like the upper mids on this headphone. I know these are like 1/6 the cost of the Meze Empyrean, but there's value to listen to. But when you go from the Meze Empyrean to these, it's clear why the Meze Empyrean is a great headphone. But the point is that it's driving these without a problem. So we went through some rather interesting headphones today and kind of did a little tour. Hair's all messed up now from having the headbands, but we started with the Sultan, no problem. Utopia, handled very well. And then we made the best hookup ever with the Meze Empyrean, and then we finished with these Goldplanars. These are for sale, by the way, in the director's garage. Check below. So not a bad little set of instruments to be checking out our iDSD Diablo, huh? Let's face it, we put about $12,000 worth of headphones on our head for our $1,000 DAC. Portable DAC that goes 5 watts deep. You know, pretty good, pretty good. So folks, thanks for stopping by today, and check out the description below. There is lots of cool stuff down there. You're going to find the Director's Garage sale. Now, these are items which I can't sadly keep in inventory anymore because I don't have space and I don't have endless money. And one of those items we listened to today, and that's the GL-2000 from Goldplanar, and it comes with this bitchin' case. Look at this thing. It's a Pelican case practically. I think it's made by Pelican, but I mean, the case alone would cost you maybe $100, $200. I don't know. You get a chance to save some money over retail, and that's kind of the point. Speaking of paying retail, there is a link to Audio 46 down below. They're our affiliate partner, and you're going to get 5% off most of their gear using the coupon code Director's Garage, all one word. And if you think nobody ever does that stuff, you guys have bought $7,000, more than $7,000 worth of stuff using that coupon code. They give me a report every now and again. I think that is so cool because that means the show is paying it forward, and that is one of the missions of this show. Now, up next, we're going to get into some Audio 46 gear coming up. I have another blind unboxing. In fact, I have 3 Audio 46 products sitting in-house right now waiting for us to unbox. These guys really step up. And of course, a very special shout out to iFi, who sent us this gorgeous iDSD Diablo for us to have some fun with today. So cool to have them on board as a partner, and this thing is the real deal. Like I said, I mean, you saw what it could drive. Very impressive on a battery. And I wonder if it's got a little more juice if we plug it in, but we'll leave that for the sound check. Now, I'm going to ask you to consider subscribing to the Director's Garage. About 70% of you don't. And those numbers are what get manufacturers like iFi interested in sending us things like the iDSD Diablo. I can't do it without your help, so I ask for your subscription. There's always something interesting happening here. That much I can promise you. It may be stupid as hell, but it's never boring. I will never bore you. Okay, click the thingy and you won't miss a beat. Give me a thumbs up if I impressed you with my blind what's in the box.
Nice.
Or get do the other thing if you think I totally chunked it. I do get it. Thanks everyone for showing up today, and I will see you before you know it.